All right, so for Earth Day, I thought I'd share just a handful of practical tips, and I will probably make more videos about these more in depth. I also have a video about just some more general thoughts for this Earth Day, so you can check that out too. I'll put a link down below. I'm certain I'm gonna miss certain things, and the tricky part about sharing these is that everyone is in such different places with all of this. So I am definitely no expert, although these are things I feel really, really passionately about, and I do spend a lot of time thinking about. But some of these things are easier or tougher habits for people to start doing. Maybe they've been doing it forever and this sounds just completely silly and easy, and maybe this seems overwhelming. That's a whole nother video about just doing the best we can. But here are just a few thoughts. My first thought, I just have to say, and it's less of a practical, smaller thought, it's more of a large thought, but I just have to say it, is please, 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 if you are cleaning out, going through stuff, please don't just throw your stuff in the trash. There are so many ways to get rid of stuff if you are getting rid of stuff, but please don't throw it in the trash. Leave the time and the space to be able to do something else with the stuff. There are yard sales and there are thrift stores. There are sites like FreeCycle where you can share things with others in your community for free. You can give things to friends or family. You can donate to libraries and schools and any number of places. If it is something that seems like you cannot donate it, that is not always the case, and I will try to do many more videos about that. But you'd be amazed if you start researching things, what kind of things can be donated to special places to be either reused or recycled in a special way. The second thing is reusable shopping bags. They are not just for grocery stores. There are a handful of states who have banned the single-use bag altogether. So it's honestly just a matter of time before it's all of the states. So just, start doing it. The good news is there are plenty of places you can get cheap reusable bags. You can also make your own. I will put links to videos about that below. I love bringing like my t-shirt bags when I'm going to a clothing shop and we have grocery bags. Bring your own bag. They're very easy to find these days, or easy to make your own. Another tip is not to use single-use plastic drinking bottles. And I realize the irony that I've got a plastic bottle that we reuse for water. Actually, we've been using for quite some time. I would love it to be a glass bottle or this or that, but sometimes you gotta work with what you have and move forward from there. But single-use water bottles or soda bottles, there are so many available and affordable, reusable, that's a lot of bulls, water bottles that you do not need to use those plastic single-use ones. Granted, I know there's a time and place for them once in a while. If you're running an event or an Airbnb or something like that, try to think outside the box. Is there any other way to not have single-use plastic water bottles? Batteries. I've been wanting to do a video about batteries for the longest time, and I don't know why I'm so intimidated to do this. Rechargeable batteries are the best. So yes, they are slightly more expensive, but oh my gosh, the cost of batteries is shocking. So when you buy the rechargeables and the little recharger thingy, then you got batteries all the time. It's amazing. And you just recharge them and they work great. I will talk more in a video about them. There are certain places you probably shouldn't use them, like in smoke alarms, things like that. But for the most part, at least what we use batteries for, like remotes, things like that, they are perfect. They last forever. And if you find them on sale, just like wait and look for these rechargeables on sale. They are so wonderful to have around. And if you do have batteries or rechargeable batteries whose life is done, please get rid of them responsibly. This is a big one. Don't know how to narrow it down. Try to think about reusable cloth in place of throwaway paper products. Napkins, paper towels, tissues, lunch bags, things like that, try to think about a cloth alternative. Buy cloth alternatives, you can make them really easily. And I have videos about some of those things, or I will be making some soon. Try to consider cloth. It's great, you always have it on hand. The next one is just food. Not wasting food is huge. It takes so much water and so much transportation to get our food to us, and often a lot of packaging and things like that. So the more you can cook at home or make products from scratch, the better. And there are tons and tons and tons of recipes and ideas online. So it's definitely worth looking into and just taking it slowly, one step at a time. Maybe deciding you're gonna stop buying microwave popcorn bag and just make your popcorn with kernels. Little things like that can start to make a difference, and can start you'll start thinking about things differently, and it'll save you money. My next tip is just to cancel any unwanted magazines or catalogs or newspapers or mail, things you're getting that you do not need or do not look at anymore in print. Maybe you could look at them online, or you just don't need them anymore, or they're coming to a person who does not live at your residence anymore. It often takes less than 2 minutes, and it can start having a positive impact on the environment to stop some of those paper products coming to your house. I guess that's it. I could keep going, but I promised myself I was not going to talk too much about this. Those are just a handful of ideas. I know there's way more out there. I'm so excited to talk about more in future videos, but I just wanted to throw out a few quick ones for this. And I think the most important thing, like I said in my other video, that your actions really do make a difference. So all of these little steps that you're taking really can make a difference for our environment and for all its plants and animals and people. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you have a wonderful Earth Day.